Alright, this is going. Okay, well, I thought that you had a good intro to your paper, and I like your topic about talking about just the different social classes and cliques within the high school society and how you make it more of a narrative by connecting that to your personal experiences with like breaking down the barriers between the different cliques and how you kind of fit into like more than one group. I think that you need to work on developing your thesis statement, and then I think your paper, that'll just like help your entire paper pretty much, because that's like the key to a good paper is a good thesis statement that your body paragraphs can follow. What is this? I don't know what that was. Okay. So yeah, I would just work on further like refining your thesis statement, and then I found that within your paper, like your body paragraphs, they tended to kind of go off in like a million different directions. You need to work on sticking to like one topic and like connecting, like all of your body paragraphs need to like somehow connect back to your thesis statement. And I think that you kind of got a little sidetracked with like different ideas that weren't really relative to what your paper was really supposed to be about. Your first body paragraph I thought was really good. You need to work on your transitions, I think, from paragraph to paragraph too, but I like how you talked about yourself and just how you've like become friends with like people from different social classes. I think that you should actually go off of this a little bit more and go more in depth with your own personal experiences and talk about more of that in your paper and make it into more of a narrative with like personal anecdotes and stuff. So I would like split up the different groups that you like found that you have like fit into, and then just like expound further into detail about I don't know, your experiences with them. Okay, and then I would personally watch how you describe the people that fall into these categories, because I found that some of the stuff you say, I mean, I know I don't know, it just comes off a little bit offensive, kind of stereotypical, just like the way that you are describing these groups. So I would somehow reword it so that it's less offensive. Or I would just take some of the stuff out, like talking about the juggalos and being born into families with the same mentality and economic status. Yeah, I don't really think you should include that. But, and then you start talking about, like, racism or something, and I don't really see how that's relative either, so that's, like, a whole different topic that you probably shouldn't really touch on in your paper. And then, I don't know, the next one's, like, talking about economic status, and I said, again, this kind of seems a little bit random, just kind of, I don't know, it doesn't really have anything to do with your thesis statement. I mean, I kind of get where you're going, and I put that you could go off this idea that like simple common interests can help people from different cliques to like become friends with one another. I think you could, I don't know, make something off of that. And then your next paragraph, but also goes off into a different direction. I don't know, I feel like you kind of go on this like little tangent thing that I don't really think is relative to your paper, and I don't really know if you should include that unless you like kind of rework your thesis statement, I guess. And then, I mean, your concluding paragraph, I liked. You probably will have to re-edit it once you like fix your value paragraphs and stuff. I like how you went back to yourself and how your experiences like bouncing between the different groups has made high school more enjoyable for you. And I like how you like end it with like thought-provoking questions, and that way you like get the reader to think about basically your whole essay and apply it to their life. So it's good. So basically, yeah, just my main critique is just finding your thesis statement and sticking with that thesis statement. Like every single body paragraph should like support it and somehow connect to it. So I think you need to focus your essay more, and I think that'll like help your whole like organization and stuff. And I think that you should also make the paper more about you and your personal experiences, define the boundaries of like the different cliques, make it more into like a narrative about yourself. And I'd also just watch how you like describe the certain, because like the feeling I get from this essay is that just like, I don't know, you don't really make a clear like definition of what a juggalo is. And I don't know, I guess you kind of seems like you're saying that like anyone who's smart is just like automatically a nerd, and like anyone who plays a sport is just like automatically considered a jock, and then like anyone who wears black or dyes their hair weird colors is like considered an outcast or whatever. So I don't know, I feel like you're kind of being stereotypical yourself, but you're kind of like contradicting yourself, like not meaning to, but I would just like watch that. Anyways, good job. I think that your paper has a lot of potential, so